brothers.
Tube.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
So we were talking about the Warriors, the movie, and I was saying how the Warriors.
What? The Warriors?
What? What is okay? You're just being a dick now.
Being? What are you talking about?
This guy's a dick, 24/7.
Warriors.
Gotcha.
Not a play.
Yeah,
They don't make good movies like that anymore.
No, and I'm telling you the I've watched. I was on what I was HBO or Showtime, and they showed it all the time. So I was watching it every time, and it was always the fucking baseball dudes with the makeup and the fucking baseball uniforms running down the road, and it's like, damn.
Those tight, stretchy baseball pants.
No, it just made me shit all over myself. It's like, god damn, that scared the fuck out of me.
Those
Did I tell you
big,
about my
stiff
dream?
bats.
That's another episode. You have to watch that one.
That, kids, is called a callback.
I think Warriors is a great movie.
Warriors.
But there's a lot of movies out there that are just, from back in the day that, by today's standards are pretty lame ass, but they're just
Warriors,
fantastic.
Streets of Fire, Aliens with an S.
Yeah, that was good. 48 Hours was one for me.
48 Hours is a good one.
Nick Nolte was funny as shit in that movie.
Oh, Golden Child. That's another one of the Show Me the Knife.
I don't know, man. I read the book.
Golden Child?
Eddie
Child,
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Was that Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. No,
Show
I read
me
the
the
book.
knife.
The book was so much better. And I don't know why I read the book and how I got a hold of the book, but I read the Golden Child, the book, and it was
CQ
really
duty.
good. And then I saw the movie and I was like,
This is terrible.
I don't think so.
Bubblegum.
But yeah, Caddyshack. Y'all are right. Caddyshack is the greatest movie
Caddyshack.
ever.
No,
Caddyshack 2 sucks.
No,
Well,
yeah.
all the twos are no
Well,
good.
and the thing is for me, that my
most of the
my
twos.
most favorite movie is probably Smokey and the Bandit.
All the Smokey and the Bandits are good.
No, just the one. That's
I
it,
don't
man.
know, man. The one is, god dang it. I can't think of the guy's name. The short guy and the big guy.
Oh, that was fuck. I know who you're talking
The
about.
short guy was a
Yeah.
singer and wrote songs for everybody.
You're talking about a midget guy? No,
He's
you're talking about Jerry Reed?
No, not Jerry Reed. It was. God dang it.
Buddy Clampett.
Boss Hog.
Boss Hog. No. God dang it. You're gonna
Get on the Google.
No,
make
and
me do the Googler.
I'm telling you, the Smokey and the Bandit, Jackie Gleason, Jerry Reed, and Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, it was
I'm
Jackie
telling you.
Gleason's sidekick in the second one. I
Art
think.
Oh.
Carney.
All right.
Art Garfunkel.
Tim Conway.
Or maybe I'm thinking about Cannonball Run.
No, you're talking about Cannonball Run because that was
thinking of
Dom
Hervey.
DeLuise.
You're thinking of Hervey Villages.
No.
The plane.
No, you're thinking about Cannonball Run, but what was the other one? I liked Lost Boys.
I was okay.
That was okay.
Lost Boys, The Wanderers was pretty good, but
The Wanderers were good. Yes.
there was a competing movie that was a competing book. The Outsiders, and The Wanderers.
Francis Ford Coppola. He did The Outsiders, and then there was the Rumblefish one.
Who did
like
the
in
who?
the same vein, but definitely not.
Who
as
did our favorite, the Red Dawn?
Red Dawn?
Who did that?
The first one? I don't know.
There's only one.
No.
First one. What are you
There's
talking
two.
about?
There's two remakes.
Are you serious,
Not two remakes. There's
what-
only one remake.
dude?
Come on, dude.
Where have you been?
Smoking.
I'm smoking the devil's cabbage.
You dropped a Molly.
Damn it!
I never heard of any other, but other than the one. So
Well, they did a new one with I don't know who the dude was that played the Patrick Swayze part, but Chris Hemsworth was that?
But there was a lot of if you watch the movie, what was it? There was Patrick Swayze and then the chick that whatever was on Dirty Dancing with him. Was Sheen, Charlie Sheen on there?
Charlie Sheen was in there.
What, Emilio Estevez was in there?
Emilio
Was he?
I don't know. There was a lot of. It was like the same with the Outsiders. I mean, the
Oh,
people
okay.
that
Was
were
Don
in the
Knotts in
Outsiders-
Cannonball Run?
Don Knotts?
Don Knotts.
I don't know.
Don Knotts, Telly Savalas, Jim Neighbors, Abe Vigoda,
So the
Mel Tillis.
so yes. So because Mel Tillis and
Wait,
Terry
what?
Bradshaw they were drivers in the Cannonball Run.
What are we talking about?
He's jumping off Cannonball Run.
Why? How did we get
There's-
there?
So that's
Somebody help me out.
So
I'm trying
Cannonball
to figure out what the short guy's name was.
So Cannonball Run was a really good show because there's
Smokey and the Bandit or Cannonball Run?
he's talking about Cannonball Run.
They shared the same actors because the same people are in. They're just different names. In
The
each
only one that was the same was
Dom DeLuise is in both movies.
no, he's not.
Yes,
Dom DeLuise
no,
is
he's
not
not.
I just looked at it.
No, he's not.
He is not in Smokey and the
he's-
Bandit.
He is correct. The only one that was the same in Cannonball Run was Burt Reynolds.
Sally Field wasn't even
Google,
in all
you
of them, was
lie.
she? Was Mel Tillis in both of them or
Nope.
three of them?
No, Mel
Nope.
Tillis wasn't.
So Cannonball Run is one. That's a really good one, and if you ever watch it, watch the outtakes at the end. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay, was Telly Savalas in Cannonball Run? Yes or no?
Telly Savalas.
That's
Who the
right.
fuck? No.
Yes, he was.
Oh, and Cannonball Run, yeah,
yeah, but he wasn't in the other one.
There were so many in Cannonball Run, though.
dude. I mean,
God dang the cat! Well, my phone's not big.
you
enough
had a
Is that slang for something?
dude. You had so many fucking people. Mel Tillis and Terry Bradshaw were partners in a race, and it's like they were stacking cases of beer in the race car, and it's like I got a bag of chips. We're good.
Margot, what's her name? Margot, the same
Hemingway?
one from Escape from New York.
Hemingway?
No, this is
Kidder?
the Margot with the huge.
Oh, you talking about the blonde chick? No.
Brunette.
Brunette? Is that black hair?
Dang it.
It's blackish brown.
I'm having an old people's moment. I'm heavily medicated.
All right, so we admit those are good movies.
Those are awesome movies, and if you're channel surfing and you stop, you'll always stop on one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I love
I
Jack.
wouldn't watch Cannonball Run again.
I love
had
Jackie
to.
Gleason in Smokey the Bandit because there's so much that he says. It's like he's on the radio and he's
I
like,
want an El Diablo sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and step on it. I'm in a hurry.
I'm in a goddamn hurry. Or
But Daddy,
there was another
I
one.
love her.
There was another one where he was when it was like he was on the radio and he goes, I'm Sheriff Buford T. just to set up a roadblock, and he goes, and then this Arkansas, Kansas black sheriff comes on and he goes, the fact that are you saying you're a sheriff? Yeah, I'm a sheriff, blah, 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 and it's like, well, the fact that you're a sheriff is not germane to the situation. He goes, the goddamn Germans has got nothing to do with it. It's like, yeah, it's a hilarious movie. It's today.
You got to
if the-
get that on camera. Look at this. This guy's like making Ritz.
You got a cracker?
and
I got some meat with the cheese and a little salty, sweaty olive ball.
and here's the thing: is that movie would not be coming out today.
Blazing Saddles.
Sure.
There you go.
History of the world.
History of the World, Blazing Saddles. Yeah, Blazing Saddles for sure.
You know how stupid that movie would be if they made it now? It would be so unfunny.
Yeah.
And
I want to see it.
Well, and the thing is,
just,
it
just
would.
for the sake of it.
Here's my thing is because I guess they're doing the new. I saw an advertisement for a new Caddyshack, but they're doing blind casting, and I don't know if you know what blind casting is.
They
yeah,
can't see.
they're only getting hindered people.
They
They
get
get-
sticks.
They get. I wish it was just that, but no, they're doing blind casting. So the guy that plays whatever the kid, O'Keefe was his name, plays the kid that
Caddy.
wins. Yeah, it's now a black girl. So they're blind cat. And here's the thing: is like,
I bet
so-
she also has sex with an Irish girl.
Probably, and thing is like, and Mrs. Johnny Ray watches stuff all the time on Netflix and stuff, and I'm like, and it's like these old ancient English movies, and it's supposed to be like this is way it was. I'm like, when was a black woman in charge? It's like that didn't happen.
Oh,
And it's like because it's called blind casting because they make it. It's got to. We have to be.
it's a reimagining.
Yeah, it's like no, that ain't.
Downton
That's
Abbey and Chevalier. And
well,
all
Downton. Now I can say I've watched Downton Abbey. The thing is it's
You know how I know you're gay?
okay.
Like I'm like, hold on now. This better go somewhere. You probably watched that right after you watched The Notebook and Brokeback Mountain.
No, I've never seen that. But
Which one?
the thing
Allegedly.
the thing about that is it's very I feel that it's very very real in terms of like interpretation. Now, because there's no other than a foreign actor.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Unless there's a foreign, hierarchy
There's not a
that
black
comes
queen.
in.
There's never been a black queen
No, I know that.
We'll tell that to Africa.
in Africa.
But the thing
not
is-
in the UK.
But thing is if that ever came up, it was from a foreign country. That is different. When you have a show and your first and foremost UK queen or hierarchy, and they're black, that did not happen. That's non-existent. So it's not real.
You mean it's fictional?
It's like they're doing it to appease the BLM people. You did me a squint eye on that one.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna say that you're probably 60% right on that one.
You
I think the
suck.
rest of
That's
it is
the whole woke thing, though. I mean, it has nothing
I
to
don't
do
know.
with BLM.
Yeah,
but
I think it's more woke than specifically.
I think
Right,
it's
they
just
have
a
to-
matter
that-
of
it's-
erasing actual history.
Exactly, and that follows along with all the commercials that are changing to make it like okay, everybody's
But I'll
equal.
disagree with
So
Tommy. I'll
16,
give you
19.
63%.
It's not. Oh no, it's not equal. It's equity.
Equity, right?
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Now listen to me. This LGBTQ crap, okay? There's nothing about equity in any of that. I'll tell you, man. Think about this.
There's
LGBTQ. Where's that's just nothing but consonants. Where's the vowels, huh? No A's,
There's
no
no-
E's, no
there's-
I's, no O's, no
Here's a-
I's.
here-
They
here-
don't even sometimes use a Y.
Here's the
Sons
thing.
of bitches.
The
When they-
L's and the G's don't even like the T's.
And here's the thing. Is like the equal and what used to be equality and became equity. I think it's going to be quick. It could be a quick reversal on anything. It's like it's like okay, it needs to be. There's all this equity. It's like I'm giving everybody the same amount. Because what is equity? I mean, if you think about it, it's like okay, that's how much equity that got my house. Do I have more equity than the person next to me? I may have it. They may have more than me.
It's all relative.
Right. But now all of a sudden, it could easily change. And me, it's like equity is your worth. If you don't have, that's just the way I see it,
Well,
and it's like you don't have, if you don't have as much equity as I do, then you're not worth as much as I am.
You haven't put as much in as I have.
Right. So
Are
it
you
could,
looking
it
it
could,
up? Are you cheating?
it could easily, I think,
I want to see what Webster says about
it could easily change in a moment's notice.
the quality of being fair and impartial, or the value of the shares issued by a company. The quality of being fair and impartial.
That's equality. That's not equity.
It says equity right there.
I know what it says, but it's fucking wrong.
No, that's not it.
No. This is from Oxford.
Oh, fuck them. What do they know?
They know English.
No, they
No,
don't.
they don't.
The Kang's English.
Go to Urban
Fairness and justice.
go to Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
You probably get the real deal.
It's socially justice slanted horse crap.
That I mean, it's
All right, Urban Dictionary.
they're not gonna do it without having a way out of it.
Yeah, the DEI and EIGRP and whatever this diversity, equity, whatever. They say the same thing.
It's not gonna happen. Like I said, they're not gonna say something and not have an easy way out.
Well, that's true. dead air.
Otherwise, they'd be painting themselves in a corner, and it was like, oh. No,
Well, that's never stopped them. They've had nonsense arguments from day one, and they go out of the royal. They goes out of their way to say the same bullshit over and over, so you're beat down so that you'll agree with them.
Yeah.
And this equity versus equality stuff. I mean, it's starting to become a germane argument now.
Well,
The goddamn
okay,
Germans
listen,
have nothing to do with
equity,
Hey,
Racial equity. A state in which different racial groups have equal outcomes in areas such as
But
test
that's not
scores,
what they want.
test scores, income, arrests, etc. It is often confused.
do it.
It is often confused with racial equality and equal opportunity. However,
It's not.
achieving equity usually involves increasing or decreasing opportunities for some groups in order to obtain equal outcomes for others.
It doesn't. You know what?
And it has. Here's
no.
a statement. Here's a sentence. The company will be introducing quotas to achieve racial equity in hiring, meaning
No.
they're going to dumb down stuff.
To pick up the people that they have to pick up to make it look like it's equal.
yeah, it's not the best
ver-
person
under
for
equity.
the job. It's the best. Insert proper noun here.
Yeah,
they're,
so-
they're
and-
not getting the best person for the job. They're picking someone based on their color or their slant or their
And this-
alleged fluid
And this
gender.
equity bullshit didn't happen until after Trump. Once
Yeah,
Trump
it was Biden
then it became this whole equity movement. It did not even exist.
Did you put your finger in that olive before you ate? Did you just?
Don't you?
Did you just finger that olive?
You don't do that.
No, I don't. I don't sexually.
How do you
abuse-
eat an olive?
Well, I don't sexually abuse it first.
He didn't.
Yes, he did.
I went like that. He
I
saw me
don't-
put my finger in. I was like, okay, whatever. If it makes you happy to say that, I'll let you.
Well,
Because I love you too.
we have a fucked up society.
No kidding.
Yes, and I don't think
I take full responsibility.
Well, and the thing is nobody's ever going to take responsibility for it,
I just
and it's
did.
going to. Well,
Blame me.
and I-
This is like an episode if Caligula was a TV series.
And-
This would be an episode of Caligula.
Yeah, and it's like I appreciate the fact that you're taking ownership for your part, but the thing is like this will never ever change. It's going to take,
Be
it's
decades.
yeah, it'll be 2 generations before it actually is like what was that
And
all
these
about?
dumb motherfuckers, these ignorant sacks of shit, these savages are teaching little kids that it's okay to mutilate themselves because they feel funny one day.
Yeah, and there was a lady that was on the news, and I guess she was talking about the school called her, and her child was running a temperature, and they had to get permission to give her Tylenol or whatever it was, to help.
And instead
But-
of Tylenol, they give them puberty blockers.
No, the thing was they have to call for permission to give them a Tylenol or something to control temp. They got it running with a fever, but they don't have to call the parents saying, "Hey, we're going to give your child a puberty blocker."
Yeah.
It's like
There's an interesting double standard.
what the fuck is happening in our world, people?
Stop the double standard. Make one single standard and abide by it. So that's the same thing with all these additional laws for driving, for guns, for everything.
First of
There
all,
are a million and one.
the schools should not be involved in anything regarding medical.
First of all,
Right.
if people
Unless
really
it's medical
care,
school.
if people really care about their children, they would not send them to these institutions, and they would do what they had to do to keep them home and to teach them themselves.
Correctamundo.
Don't let your
Keep them
children
away
go
from
there.
there-
If you don't like
Philistine
it,
or
don't
you know what?
send them there.
There is some majorly good, respectable charter schools that will protect your kids.
Absolutely. Here's what I keep telling
I have I have a
this
relative
is what
that
I've said forever.
is a superintendent
if a
in a
teacher
charter
who
school.
opposes what is being taught in school would leave that school and start a business saying, I will teach your children a homeschool curriculum.
Right.
I will be a traveling teacher. I will,
I wonder
we
if
can
David
Zoom
Koresh
it
said
or,
that.
or you pay me X amount of dollars and your children will get X amount of whatever. If people feel unqualified to do it themselves, which they shouldn't because it's not hard,
Right.
then all you've got to do,
That's my doorbell. I'll be right back.
he'll be right back. But if you just take your children out of these institutions and find a way to educate them yourselves, I mean,
Right.
it's been happening forever. People have been
Fact-based
educating.
education,
You have
yeah.
all of the resources at hand. And if your whole thing is, well, I can't because I have to go to work, or I have to do this, or I have to do that, then find a way. Otherwise, stop bitching that the school is going to turn your he into a she, and accept it. Bend over and take it. Otherwise, do something about it. Stop bitching and whining and moaning and complaining.
Shut up or
Do
put up.
something. Yeah, just shut up. Do something about it, or shut up. Stop giving the mainstream media, any media, your voice to use however they need to use it to advance their agenda and their curriculum.
Stop the 24-hour news cycle.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Reed Brothers.